Hello, sad people, and welcome. We hope that very soon you will no longer be sad, and I'm going to tell you why. Because deep down, you have in your subconscious a desire to be stable, grounded, to be financially stable, to focus on your career, to focus on getting your house in order. All these earthly things that make you feel safe and secure, that is hiding in your subconscious, and it's so close. And so we're going to pull and see what we can do to bring that desire for the stability up into actual fruition and help you find that stability. Okay, so that's one thing that we're going to try to look at today in this pool. The other thing that I noticed is that while you are currently very sad, you also are aware of a sense of hope and renewal and a guiding light. And you're paying more attention to really what fills you up in a good way and makes you feel whole and complete and in touch with yourself, your true self, your actual self. It's making you feel more aligned with that. So we're going to look at that as well. And we want to move that, even though you're aware of it, you can feel it, you know it's there. We're going to try to take that from just you being aware of it to your core energy. Because right now your core energy is sad. But hopefully not for much longer, right? So take a seat. Let's see what we can do. All right. So let's see what Spirit says, how we can make that a reality, bringing that up from the unseen, that grounded, stable, abundant energy, from the unseen subconscious to your tangible reality. How do we go about that? Choices. You have many choices. So there may be a lot of ways that you could go about finding this stability and this abundance. And I think you're just getting lost in the sauce, basically. You're getting lost in all the choices that you have, and you're not sure which one to take. You know, you're looking at them, and a lot of them are looking really good. Some of them are a little scary. Some of them maybe look good, but really aren't. And you're just getting overwhelmed by choice. And by being overwhelmed by the choice, it's really halting that from coming to the surface. So, you know, you're getting stuck basically in your head. You see all these choices, you see all the different ways that you could go and try to get this abundance and this stability, and it's just like making you freak out. And it's almost like decision paralysis, analysis paralysis. You're just stuck. What do I do? I don't know. Quit getting in your head. You're getting in your head, you're holding yourself back, and you're just too focused on what you're having to walk away from. You're too focused on what you're having to walk away from. Whether that is the main thing that's making you sad or whatever it is that would stop you from making a choice. You're too focused on what you have to walk away from. Now, the other thing that we want to consider is how basically to bring, because you've got that hope, that sense of renewal, your guiding light. That's all at the surface. You know it's there, you can feel it, but it's still not your predominant state of being, right? Because you have that sadness that's there right now. So how do we step into that hope, your guiding light, alignment with your true authentic self? How do we get that from just being a conscious background thought to being your actual state of being? Let's see what messages may come out about that. To bring that energy of hope and renewal into your life, it's looking like you already have an idea of what could be doing that. You are looking out at the horizon. You know something's already in motion. Something is happening. And you're watching it unfold. And I think that this has to do with potentially a romantic partner, because we've got a lot of cups surrounding this. We've got the two of cups in the subconscious. We've got the Knight of Cups on the top. So maybe you have somebody that has been trying to woo you. Maybe somebody that is trying to step up and have romantic feelings and show romantic interest in you. And you have some sort of underlying romantic interest in this person for sure. And right now, I think you're kind of just standing back and you're watching, you're observing. You are interested though. Maybe you guys have started talking. Maybe you've gone on a couple dates, because I do think that you're exploring it a little, right? It's in motion, but it hasn't fully caught on yet. So I would assume that you're holding yourself back. And because you're holding yourself back, I think that is the reason that you're struggling to really step into that full energy of, feeling renewed, feeling hope, feeling aligned with your true self. So you don't ever want to put all of those expectations on a single person, right? And that's not what I'm saying you should do. But at the same time, maybe there is something about this person or this relationship that would help you be able to reflect and learn something about yourself. So the reason I say it like that is because, these are periphery cards. The Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, these are cards that haven't made it to the front focus. So it's not the relationship itself that's going to heal you and bring you into feeling hopeful and renewed and, finding your inner self and your true calling in life, right? It's not, we don't want to put that on the relationship itself, but the relationship itself is something that is helping to put you into motion, your passions into motion, your ideas into motion. It's giving you something to consider, to explore, to see out on the horizon as something that you're interested in, that you want to pursue. And another thing that I find interesting is that we have knights all over, all over the periphery, like all over. So maybe you have a couple suitors. Could be possible that you've got, you've got the romantic, emotional, sweet, knight in shining armor kind of guy, or gal, I suppose. You've got the person who is slow and steady and very anchored and grounded, or the very passionate, fiery person. Maybe it's somebody who embodies all of those aspects, right? That would be fun. That could be a very fun person. So yeah, again, you don't want to put that pressure on that person to bring your star energy into the front, into your core energy. You want to focus on yourself and your goals and your passions, what excites you. But the energy of romance is heavily in the peripheries of helping this come to fruition. So don't be afraid of that. Again, listen to yourself. If you feel like that's something that you should pursue, it's kind of looking like maybe you should pursue it. I think it would help get you out of that Five of Cups, sad person energy. Because, those emotions are normal, right? It's fine to feel that way, but you don't want to live there. You don't want to feel that way all the time, right? You want to step out of that. You want to feel renewed. You want to feel hopeful. You want to feel happy and excited and feel like you're in alignment with things and in alignment with your purpose. And this is how you can help do that. So hopefully you get something useful out of that. Take some things to ponder as you go into your meditation or journaling sessions later.